Show, and it is the late halftime show. Two games probably headed back into action quickly, so we'll get into those games quickly, and that is the Chargers and Giants and Denver and Detroit games. Man, NFL, it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's that point of the season. Maybe I just take it for granted, or I don't know. Just, it's just annoying me today.
It's just annoying right now. It is true.
It just seems like these announcers and everything just grating on me.
Oh, you know what? I agree with you. There is some announcers I just cannot listen to. So it's way better just have your music loud and watch these games and hear a little bit of what they're saying.
Well, the Broncos are 3.5-point favorites over the Lions for the second half. I'll lay the 3.5, and the Chargers 4 over the Giants. I'm going to hit both of those.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to go with these. There's no way I'm putting any faith in the Lions to come back and do anything in the second half. And I think the same thing with the Giants. It's not like they've been leaving points on the board anywhere. I completely agree with you.
We had a lot of the early game halftimes. A lot of ones
We
that
did.
were not popular in the comments.
Are they ever like really popular? People just seem to think we're out to lunch, but you
Pretty
know what
much.
we're doing over here.
Yep. Getting that Ravens was big, and Seahawks
Yeah,
and all those.
absolutely. You nailed it with that Ravens one. Yeah, that was quite the comeback. What did that end? 24-22 for the
Yep.
Browns?
Yep. So the Ravens ended up covering in that game.
Yep, they did. Great call on that.
Yeah, Chris Collinsworth is hideous. I mean, just hideous. And Matt Millen was bad. Yep, I agree with you. I don't think Greg Olson's annoying too. He's like this, I think he would be okay for something else, but I don't know. I think anyone that calls the game they just annoy me. I mean, he's
Okay,
probably the
so
less of evil of the bunch.
what do you think of the Peyton Manning announcement ones? I was so confused when I saw that first one. I couldn't understand why, like, I wasn't watching the full screen of football. I thought something was messed up. I don't know if I can watch it.
I've never seen it.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
So they do a great job. My mom loves watching it because she's not into the game as much and she loves the commentary. So I can't remember who it is. Peyton Manning and is it his brother,
Yeah, his
Eli?
brother, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So it is, I think it is a cute gimmick, but to me it's just a gimmick. Because I don't like listening to announcers anyway. But I agree with you. Denver laying the points here in the second half. And then you're going to lay the points with the Chargers as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the minus. I'm getting -3.5. I like that. This is one that I hadn't originally bet, so my Chargers worry me sometimes. I do like the over 2.5 touchdowns in this Chargers and Giants game as well. Low juice on that -102. I'm getting for over 2.5 touchdowns.
Yeah, our fan is sending messages to more people.
Who is?
Mitch Wilson is scum of the earth. You have been
Oh, wow.
warned. Joe Thibault.
Oh, man.
It's just like
Is he hitting Ashley up now?
he's hitting everybody.
Wow, he
Everybody.
got blocked on everything for me.
Yep. Oh well.
Absolutely.
I really don't care. If that guy thinks I'm scum, then we're doing it 120% right.
Absolutely,
You
we
know?
are.
I mean, this guy
Yeah.
is just Joe Thibault is just the scum of the earth. He's a child molester, I think. I mean, looks like one, right? Looks like a child molester with his wife beater, and he just goes on these just weirdo cult rants like David Koresh, right? What a
Yeah.
douchebag. Like
Well,
It's like, oh my God. I mean,
Absolutely. You can only tell someone once to leave you alone and then just block them. Unsolicited
he doesn't do it.
Messages over and over
he
again.
He just thinks everyone wants to hear what is just, pathetic,
Yeah, absolutely.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, I do think the Mannings are great too. I just don't know if I can listen to that commentary while I'm watching a game. It's distracting for me. It's just like the announcers distract me too. It's almost like you get swayed into what everyone else is thinking when you're watching that game. That's why I try not to listen to the announcers at all. Any thoughts on any of the totals for either of these games, Mitch? Just going to look at the Chargers one.
Chargers, I think, they're getting ready to get back on the field. No, they're back on. They're actually back on.
They're back on, so that one's
So we're just waiting for these two games to go to the half.
Oh, yeah, Denver's already hit the field as well. Yeah, so we've got 38 seconds left in the Bengals.
So someone's asking you, like, Bengals money line second half. There's no line, so I have no idea what the money line is to like or not like.
What are you thinking of the San Fran Bengals game so far, Mitch?
I think the Bengals, that San Francisco's gotten every bounce, and the Bengals have gotten none, and they're still right there. They fumbled the punt. That's how the 49ers got their touchdown.
Yeah.
They fumbled a kickoff. But, the Bengals have gotten no breaks whatsoever.
Yeah, absolutely. 10-6, low-scoring game for these two teams, for sure.
Yeah, both quarterbacks are definitely struggling.
Yeah, they definitely are.
But it looks like San Francisco is getting ready to put some more points on the board.
Do you think Joe Burrow's finger is worse hurt than he's letting on?
Not even close. I think he's fine. No, the ball has plenty of zip on it.
Yeah, so in these afternoon games, I had the Bills plus the points. I'm really hoping they come back in the second half. Mitch, it's not looking too good for them right now. Down 24-3 against the Bucs. Not looking good at all. And then in the other one, I was liking San Francisco. Made my private bets, not any of my premiums, but because I know how much people don't believe in Jimmy G. Chicago Bears to score the first field goal. I don't know there if they don't get the ball first.
I like the Packers by a lot.
Yeah, so do I.
I mean, all the squares are humping the Bears. It's like the sharp followers, like the worst. They're worse than the squares. They just think they're chasing the sharp money. Chargers with a really long completion there, and Denver knocking on the door here. Touchdown, Denver.
Nice.
Yeah, the Bears just seems like the sucker bet of the century.
It really does.
Yeah, it's like they're just doing anything they can to suck in action.
Yeah. Because all you keep hearing is it's just too many points. Well, it's the Packers at home. Aaron Rodgers against Justin Fields. Give me Aaron Rodgers any day in this one.
Touchdown 49ers here right before the half. That could be a backbreaker for the Bengals.
Absolutely.
Brian's a total.
But
Brian's totally square. He picked the Bears, whatever. He's totally a square. He's not sharp money. He doesn't make the bets that move the lines that have those things. He just follows information. So he's a follower. He's not a sharp. And you can tell him I said that. I don't care. It's the truth.
I lost my train of thought laughing. It was going to say something.
Only going to get
only
going to get the truth from me.
Yeah.
You know, he might be able to tell you where the sharp money was, but that doesn't make you a sharp. Yeah. A sharp is being the one putting that money and making that line move. See, is getting that when a line goes from 5 to 6, you're the one that got it at 5 because you put so much money there at 5 that now it's at 6. Being able to see it at 6 doesn't make you a sharp. It makes you a square. It makes you a follower.
Absolutely. So the 49ers did get that last touchdown there?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
The Chargers are knocking on the door. Denver is in the end zone. So San Francisco, they got it, but it looks like
they missed a 2-pointer? Or did they miss a extra point and go for a 2-pointer?
No, it looks like it was a review, so they're just kicking the extra point now.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't matter if he covers a bet or he doesn't cover a bet. You know, it doesn't matter if he covers a bet or doesn't cover a bet. It is what it is. I mean, that is what it is. I don't like sit here and call myself like the greatest or this or anything of anything at all. But you know, I don't sit here and call myself a sharp or, you know, a world champion when I'm not. You know, it's pathetic. It irks me. It's disingenuous. I like Biller. I like him a lot, but it's super disingenuous. It's everything that's wrong with this industry. But that's just my opinion. Anyways.
Okay. So we have seen the Bengals come back. We saw them come back against the Chargers. You think they can pull it off against the 49ers? I know you do.
I think they can. You know, I think they can get it close. Yeah, I'm not saying Brian's not a good handicapper. I'm not saying any of that stuff. I'm saying he's not a sharp. He's not even close. I'll say that. So it's like, you know, yeah, it has nothing to do with his ability to pick winners or anything like that.
No.
It has nothing to do with it.
No.
I'm just saying
the amount of money those people put the line.
I mean, you're talking about like guys that go in there and dropping like, you know, millions of dollars.
Yeah. Man, I'm disappointed in Buffalo. That's for sure. Story of my life with Buffalo lately, though. Looks like the 49ers got the ball back somehow here. Got the game going on my phone. Not sure what happened there. Oh, yeah, the guy went to run it back. They knocked the ball out. Got the recovery. Wow, they got to hold that ball.
Yeah, the Bengals have had some struggles here on the special teams for sure. But, yeah, the Bengals have the ball.
So the two games, people are asking for a recap, but those games have already gone back on the field. We laid the points with Denver and the Chargers in that second half. I also took the over 2.5 touchdowns for the Chargers and Giants game in that second half as well. But no lines out yet for the Bills and the Bengals game. We're waiting for those to go at the half. Looks like Bengals just went to the half with the 49ers.
Yeah, overall, I think Brian is a better handicapper than I am. You know, I think he probably picks more winners than I do over time. He doesn't give as many. He doesn't have the demands on him that I do. You know, where he's got to give as many picks as I do. Right? He's not in the public eye. He's not doing all those videos. He's not doing any of that stuff. So he's able to pick and choose, and he's good at it.
Yeah, he is.
So I don't know why he needs to make it more than what it is. You know. It's kind of like the same thing as the guys. I'm a 7-time world champion. Well, I've never even seen that there was a world championship to be a 7-time champion of.
So I'm getting a line in the second half of 3.5. Bengals the favorite in the second half.
I got 4. The
Okay.
Bengals are favored -4 in the second half. It's a tough one.
It is a tough one. I think we're going to have a competitive second half. I like the 49ers plus the points because I think it's going to be a tight second half. What's Cincy down by? Oh, Cincy's down by quite a bit.
Yeah, well, they got that touchdown.
We have
at the
seen
end
them
of the
come
half.
back against the Chargers. I don't know.
They got that
Yeah.
touchdown at the end of the half. They'll get the ball first in the second half. I'll take the Bengals here. What the hell? I'm already pot committed. I'm already in. Doesn't really matter.
Trying to work out where I see the most value here. I don't know if I want to touch either side. We have a team total for the Bengals at 13.5. Team total for San Fran at 10.5. And you know what? I'm going to have to hit. I don't even know if I even like that. I was thinking of hitting San Fran or the Bengals over their team total because I think they're going to pull this one come out tighter than this number reflects, but that's still a lot of points there. I think I'm going to take the second half total over the 23.5. I think we're going to see more points scored in the second.
I just took the Bengals there. Now the Bills should be going shortly. Got about 13 seconds left, but I think I think the Bills are like in position to do something, but the issue here is they're not going to get a call. I mean, Josh Allen just got hit 3 yards out of bounds. They didn't call it. They're not going to call anything.
Yeah. Oh. I can't believe this first half for this game, Mitch. Really shocked by the outcome.
Well, I think, I think that on top of the Bucks, operating surgically, if you're not going to get a fair shake, then you don't have a chance. They should not even bother to play the game. And this is why I become disenchanted with the NFL a lot, is because you have situations like this.
Yeah, we've got a top defense here, and we're looking at a score of 24-3. I just shaking my head. It's crazy. They really should have held the Bucks a lot less. I wonder what their third down conversion's been.
Oh, they've been terrible.
Stopping it.
They've been absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
It's been like third and short every single time.
Wow. Disappointing to see for sure.
Let's see.
13 seconds left in that one before we go to half.
To see someone spamming our chat really makes this enjoyable. It's like,
is that on Facebook? I'm not seeing it on YouTube here.
On YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm missing it then.
Anyways, what do we got here for this one? Denver on the board again here against the Lions. I think we're good on that and the Chargers here for our second halves.
Most definitely. And I'm glad we got those in. I didn't bet either of those before the half.
Let's see what we got.
I'm getting -1.5. Bills the favorite in the second half. The books have more faith in the Bills. I'm actually surprised by that. Bills are really going to have to move the ball through the air if they want to try to compete with this Bucks team. I think I'm going to take the over 3.5 touchdowns. Lots of plus money on that. I can see it actually happening. Plus 142 on over 3.5 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns, even if it ends up being the Bucks controlling it, getting all of those, I still like it. Are you getting a line yet, Mitch?
No, I haven't gotten it yet. I'm still looking. I got like 8 things going on here. Never helps.
Never does, that's for sure. What was the original total for the Bucks and Bills game? Does anyone know off the top of their head?
It was high. It was in the 50. It was, I think it was 52.
I think it was too, because we're at 27 right now.
So I have the Bills -3 for the second half.
Okay.
And 26.5.
Well, totally different lines. I got -1.5. Yeah, game was 52.5. We're already at 27. Right at that halfway mark. Yeah, I love the over 3.5 touchdowns. Plus 142 and over 3.5 touchdowns. I can see it. Because the Bills have to get this ball moving fast. If they get picked off, defense runs it back in. I like it. What are you going to do the second half of this one, Mitch?
I think I'm just going to sit it out.
Sit it out?
Yeah. I have the Bills for the game. I'm already dead. It's like I've hit every the only halftime I think we didn't hit on the early games was for me was the Jets. So we hit every other game. So it's like there's no reason to chase here.
No. Not one bit.
I think I know people say this to me all the time, how much of a blessing it is to do what you want to do and all that stuff. I've worked for all of that. That wasn't given to me, you know. I've worked for all of that. So, you know, I understand that. And I know, you know, if anybody knows, I know. But it's like, it wasn't given to me, you know. I worked for every bit of it. And so, in some cases, 2 and 3 times over what it should have taken. You know, from all the people stealing, you know, and stuff like that. I just don't understand what gives this guy the right, you know, to go around slandering me when he doesn't know me. He doesn't know anything about me. No. And to just make statements as their fact and to hunt down people that are associated with me and to make these statements to them. He doesn't know. He's not in this industry. He says he is. He's not, you know. He's nowhere, this guy.
Yeah.
And it's unfair. It's like I say things about people. Anything I say, I can back it up 100%. 100%. Anything that I say, anything I've said about anybody, I can show you proof, 100% proof that what I've said is 100% true and accurate. You know, I do this because I love it, but it's things like this that make me not.
Yeah, it's just, remember, he's jealous of you, Mitch. That's all it is. But it eats away at people.
It's the lack of accountability.
Yeah.
You know, where are you? Where's your channel? You know, where are you out here every day doing this, doing the work? Where are you? You know, instead you're harassing me, you know. Use that energy. Create your own world. Let's see it. Let me harass you a little bit. Let me see it. Let me see you just shake it off. Let's just see it. Come on.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I'm at the end of the day, I'm just a person.
Yeah.
You know, just some guy.
I'm just some guy.
Really, I mean, I'm just some guy with a website and a YouTube channel. That's all I really am, right? I mean, I never claimed to be anything. You don't see me out here. I'm the greatest. I'm the best. I'm this or whatever. I say, yeah, I built 3 of the largest websites in this industry. I have. You know? Yeah. I have. It's like, I'm not bragging. I'm not whatever. I'm making a statement of fact.
Yeah. Yeah, Mitch, at the end of the day,
it's not that it's 1 in 1,000. Yeah. It's not that. It's like it's the compounding, you know. It's the compounding. It's this guy. It's been years of harassment. It's like he sends Joe messages too. He sends them to Chris Ruffalo, Rod, everybody. These voice messages over and 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 over again, nonstop.
Yeah.
5-10 minutes at a time.
Yeah, he just
The guy's name is Joe Thibault. You can look him up. His Twitter is Joe Thibault 12. TITHIBAULT 12. Look him up. His logo is like dancing skeletons, like Grateful Dead. He told me Jerry isn't gonna be happy with you. It's like Jerry Garcia's dead, and I don't know him. It was like you're weird, man. It's like what world do you live in? Yeah, he's nuts.
Somehow Mitch, he became factuated with you, and I don't know. You're gonna get those people when you put yourself out there so much.
I know,
and
but
it's not fair at all.
But I have like 20.
Yeah.
But I have like 20 now.
Yeah.
It's like it's not just him. You know, I
Oh,
have
I
like
know.
20 of these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that must be so frustrating for you, Mitch. They need to just all get lives. So, but at the end of the day, it is jealousy. They're infatuated with you, and
I say, man up and show up.
really
You know, come on the show. Let's explain it to your audience. What's your freaking problem? You know, you want to talk to people? I'll put you in front of 3 million people right now. You want to talk about it? Believe me, you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it, man. Trust me. You're not going to like it. Because we're not going to listen to spewing. We only want to see the facts and the backup and the documentation. You want to say that I did this or did that or said this or said that? Let's see it. Because anything that I say about people, everybody, I can back it up 110%. 110.
Absolutely.
You know, people, they don't like it. They don't like the truth. I know that. Anyways, the show has lost focus. I'm going to delete this when I'm done.
Well, I hope you guys all got it here, but we're going to have a great second half. I can feel it, Mitch.
Have a good one, everyone.
Liking these. Bye, guys.
Get in touch with Joe Thibault 12 on Twitter. Tell him to knock it off. It's not bait. There's no hits. He can have all the hits. I could care less. He can have whatever he wants. It's not he doesn't want the hits. He is jealous of me. For some reason, he's infatuated with me. Like he's got this like obsession with me. I don't know this guy from nothing, except for the harassment that he just constantly puts on me, my wife, my friends, my coworkers, everybody, employees, everybody. It's enough. Have a good night.